Hello and welcome. The Monterey Producers Club invites you to stay tuned for Victoria's Magical Workshop.
We learn, we play, and we never stop at Victoria's Magical Workshop. We dance, enact, and even snack on Victoria's Magical Workshop. Victoria's Magical Workshop is a weekly show with open doors to all the children in Monterey County.
And now it's time to sit back and enjoy a new episode of Victoria's Magical Workshop.
Hey, welcome! Welcome to Victoria's Magical Workshop. So glad you could join us. We're going to have fun today. Do some arts and crafts. And we got the crew here. And thanks for joining us here on Channel 24 at Amp Media. Thank you, Lesage Productions. Hey, you guys, let's...
Dance with Captain of Musica. You know, it's my privilege, it's my pleasure to be here and be part of Lesage Productions that helps make this show possible. And so, here she is.
Hello there. Welcome to Victoria's Magical Workshop. Now, last week, Alana and I, Princess Alana and I, went to the beach. And we built this fabulous sandcastle. We're going to share that with you later. You know, that's a really fun thing to do. It's just go down to the beach and start making sandcastles. It could just be mounds. Bring your shovel. It's really fun, and it's free.
Hi, Monterey!
Where are you from?
Indonesia. From Indonesia.
Welcome to Victoria's Magical Workshop. And it's time for story time. So come on, join us. I think you'll like this one. Oh, I need a book. I better snap my fingers and make a book up here. What do you think about that?
The doctor knew just what to do. He cured the infection with one small injection, while Reginald uttered some interjections.
Hey, that's smart! Ouch, that hurts! Yeah, that's not fair, giving a guy a shot down there!
Interjections.
Hey!
Excitement.
Yeah!
Emotion.
Ouch!
They're generally set apart from a sentence by an exclamation point or by a comma when the feeling's not as strong. Though Geraldine played hard to get, Geraldo knew he'd woo her. Yes, he showed his affection despite her objections, and Geraldine hollered some interjections.
Well, you've got some nerve. Oh, I've never been so insulted in all my life. Hey, you're kind of cute.
Interjections.
Well,
for excitement or emotion.
Hey.
They're generally set apart from a sentence by an exclamation point or by a comma when the feeling's not as strong.
Ready.
So when you're happy,
Hooray!
or sad,
Aw!
or frightened,
Eek!
or mad,
Rat!
or excited, wow, or glad,
Hey!
an interjection starts a sentence right. The game was tied at 7-all when Franklin found he had the ball. He made a connection in the other direction, and the crowd started shouting out interjections.
Ah, you threw the wrong way. Darn, you just lost the game.
Hooray, I'm for the other team.
Interjections.
Oh,
Excitement.
darn.
Emotion.
Hooray!
Generally set apart from a sentence by an exclamation point or by a comma when the feeling's not as strong. So when you're happy,
Hooray!
or sad,
Aw!
or frightened,
Eek!
or mad,
Rat!
or excited,
Wow.
or glad,
Hey!
sentence right. Interjections, show excitement or emotion. They're generally set apart from a sentence by an exclamation point or by a comma when the feeling's not as strong. Interjections, show excitement or emotion. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah.
Darn, that's the end.
This is Captain Musica. One thing I know about Victoria is she loves storybook time and she also loves the beach. So you can bet storybook time will be on next week. Action.
I'm hungry.
Hi, welcome to Victoria's Magical Workshop. Today we're having, we're having dinner. And we're going to go over some proper dinner etiquette, just to teach everybody. In case, what if the president asked you out to dinner with his family at the White House? You pretty much want to know how to be proper. So some of the things we've done, now how about these forks? Does anyone know why we have 2 forks on the table? Damiana?
Isn't one for like salad or something?
That's right. That's right. It's for, so the small one is for your salad. Sometimes you'll have even more silverware than this. And I guess the rule is you start from the outside and go in. So if you're ever in doubt, that's the trick of the trade. But right, so we have our small salad fork, and then we have our dinner fork. And we have a knife because we do. Now, does everyone know how to use a fork and knife together? How about you, Trinity? Yes, or maybe turn your fork over. Yes, you hold your food down. And sometimes you're just supposed to like cut one bite at a time. But when you're at home, you could cut 1 or 2. There goes Danielle. She's very busy. She's checking on the apple pie. Okay, so what else? Now, what do you say when you're at dinner? You say, please.
Thank you.
Thank you. Trinity?
May.
May, excellent, May. Isn't there, yes?
May I?
May I? Now, is Trinity?
May I have some food?
Yes. May I, great, instead of grabbing. And you know, I mean, sometimes it's fun, you know, with your friends, but just in case you're at a very proper dinner, this is a great lesson learned. Now, first, I think we should put our napkins on our lap. Right? Put our napkins on our lap. Great. And another thing we're going to do when we're eating, so yes, and then when you wipe your mouth when you need to. We're going to have like a dinner conversation. So you talk, social graces. Yes, Layla.
But you do not talk about you.
Thank you. It's best not to talk with your mouth full. Things fall out. It's just really not that pretty. Okay? And you say like, would you please pass me? Or may I please have more? And what about when you're done at the end? Damiana?
You say thank you.
You say thank you. And sometimes you can say, may I be excused? So you say, may I be excused? It's just polite. Let's see, boy, what else? Are you hungry? Would you like some broccoli? No. Some spaghetti? So we have a little bit of spaghetti. Can I serve you, ladies? All right, am I missing anything? What else can we talk about? Oh. No. Yes, so great. Well, we'll be right back. We're going to check on the dinner and get it started. So grab yourself a plate. And yes, and we're going to have some milk and juice. And because we're ladies. Thank you very much for... There's a pasta spoon so you can twirl your noodles. What are you grateful for? doing today? Something in the last hour. A family member.
Eating.
Oh, eating. Excellent. Layla. I'm grateful for having dinner with you ladies. Danielle?
Huh?
What are you grateful for?
Huh?
What are you grateful for? You like spaghetti? I think she's grateful for spaghetti and napkins. Okay, great. That's good. Okay, yes.
And I'm also grateful for just having us all girls.
Yeah, okay, great. It's a girls' party. All right, great. Anyone like any broccoli? Oh, we definitely eat our vegetables. We're very smart, healthy girls because happiness comes from being healthy and happy, right? Yeah, it's like going to the dentist, not having a cavity. That makes you happy. Okay, would anyone care for any cheese? Very good. There, would you pass that to her? Thank you. Well, now we were said our gratefuls, I think we can eat our food. And you're going to have a banana? Trinity, would you like some cheese? I love vegetables. And we didn't cook them too much, just enough to make them a little bit soft. So they still keep their vitamins. Boy.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. So, and another important thing is to help take care of people who are younger than you and people who are older than you. Because one day they might be taking care of you, helping you out. Right? We treat people like we want to be treated. I think so. The golden rule.
You see how there's school.
Great. Well, hey, go get some lunch and sit down and join us. This is going to be really good. Some homemade pasta. All right. Okay, good. I'm so glad we're taking care of ourselves. That's the best thing to do. Hey, Danielle. Come on, sit down. Join us here. Can you get up? Oh, she's a very busy girl. All right, how is it, girls? Okay? If you need more sauce, let me know. Thanks for joining us here at Victoria's Magical Workshop. And come back, because we're going to have some excellent conversation when we're done eating. Bye. Bye. We'll get some food shots here. Oh. Yes, that works. Cheers. Cheers. Here's to our health, our wealth, and our happiness. And to Danielle.
Huh?
Yes. I love broccoli, but... Hey there, how you doing? Guess what time it is? It's time for a Magical Math Minute. Let's see, have you been practicing your math? Your adding, subtracting, multiplication? One day you'll be doing calculus. Totally fun stuff like that. You know Layla and Damiana. They love math. I'm sure the twins do too. Okay, so this is a real simple one. We'll get more complicated as we go. Now you remember my friends from Magical Storybook Time. They're here to help me out. Okay, I'm gonna put some friends up here. How many is that? 1, 2, 3. He's got wobbly legs. 3. 1, 2, 3. 4. 5, 6. 7, 8. 8 friends on the table. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Maybe next week we'll do this in Spanish. I have to practice my Spanish numbers. Okay, so now my friend here, you remember her. She's Sweetie Pie. Okay, funny enough, pie is a math term too. Okay, so we have 8 characters, 8 friends on the table. What if 2 of them decided to jump off? Huzzah! Huzzah! Wah! How many now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What if I add 1 and take 2 away? Oh, I know, that's a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. Hey, you're not supposed to be up there. Get over here. What, you want to do multiplication? I think we'll do multiplication next time, okay? So you practice at home. You could use some fruit or use your stuffed animal friends. But practice your mathematics. It's super cool. So many things are based on math, right? Like our universe. Hey, I think I should get everyone back up here. Come on, you guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. 9 friends. I love these guys. Hey, okay, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Oh no, I think I've lost track. Well, you count at home, okay? And you let me know. Hey, guys, should we go for some story time now? Yeah? Okay, we'll see you soon. Thanks for joining us. Do your math. It's fun.
Math is very important, and Mother Necessity knows all about it. She's coming up next. Mother Necessity.
Mother Necessity with her good intentions. Where would this country be without her invention?
Oh, things were rotten in the land of cotton until Whitney made the cotton gin. Now old times there will soon be forgotten, for it did the work of 100 men.
Mother Necessity, where would we be?
Mother Edison worked late each night. It went well until the fading light.
Little Thomas Alva Edison said, I'll grow up to be a great inventor, and I'll make a lamp to help my mommy see. Wowee, what an excellent application of electricity.
He worked hard and pulled a switch. He was smart and very rich.
Mother Necessity, help us to see. Now the mother of Samuel Morse always sent the lad out on a horse.
Take a message to Miss Peavy on the far side of the pike. Spread the word about the quilting bee next Saturday night.
Little Samuel started thinking of a way to send a message, though he'd never met a horse he didn't like.
Mother Necessity. Elias, can you help me with my sewing?
Mother dear, I'll fulfill your fondest wishes.
Elias, how?
This machine I've made will keep your sewing really flowing. In fact, we'll keep the whole nation in stitches. Mother Necessity, where would we be?
Bring me on the Alexander Graham Bell. Thank you, Alexander, for the phone. I'd never get a date, I'd never get a job unless I had a telephone.
Mother Necessity.
Harvey and Wilbur, go outside this minute, and now continue with your silly playing. Take these plans and take those blueprints, take that funny looking thing, take that wheel and take that wing. I can't hear a thing that Mrs. Johnson's saying. Harvey and Wilbur, a night boys.
Mother Necessity, where would we be?
When Robert Fulton made the steamboat go.
When Marconi gave us wireless radio.
When Henry Ford cranked up his first dollar.
When Samuel Slater showed us how the factories go.
When Robbie Iron and Olin Collins, Gillen Yankee, don't you know
They made this country really grow, 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 grow. With Mother Necessity, and where would we be without the inventions of your progeny?
Welcome back. Welcome to Victoria's magical storybook time. I like this part. I hope you do too. So why don't you sit back? Oh, what did you say? Oh, yes, I'm going to tell you a story. Oh, I need a book? You're right. Okay, hold on. Next week, I think I'm going to get a magical wand. That's what I need. You agree? All right, we need a magical storybook. Voila, there it is. Great, what should we read today? What do you like? Well, Mr. Pig, I'm sorry, a story about a pig? Okay, hold on, let me see. A pig story. Oh, well, this looks interesting. It's called The Discontented Pig. What? Oh, you're a very happy pig? Okay, well, maybe this is someone you might know. The Discontented Pig. There once was a little curly-tailed pig that lived by himself. His house was at the edge of the village. Every day he worked in his garden. Whether the sun shone or the rain fell, he dug and hoed and weeded his garden. He turned the earth around his tomato vines. He loosened the soil of his carrot beds. In time, he had the finest vegetables in the kingdom. People heard about them, and they traveled from many countries to see his garden. Pretty nice. One day, this little pig said, "It's hard to work in a garden day after day. I shall go out in the world and find an easier way to earn a living." So he shut the door of his house, turned the lock, and put the key in his pocket. Then went away. He had traveled several miles when he came to a little cottage. As he drew near, he heard lovely music. Now, it happened that a cat lived in that snug cottage. He earned his living by playing the fiddle. Little Pig saw the cat standing in the door. It was he who was making the sweetest sounds. "Surely that is an easy way of earning a living, and it must be much pleasanter than digging in the garden. Will you teach me to play the fiddle, friend cat?" asked the pig. "Certainly," said the cat. He gave Little Pig the bow and fiddle. Little Pig took them and began to pull the bow across the fiddle. Squeak, squawk. Oh, what a sound. "This isn't music," said Little Pig. "It certainly is not," said the cat. "You haven't tried long enough. If you wish to play the fiddle, you must work at it." "Then I'll look for something else," said Little Pig. This is as hard as weeding in a garden." He gave back the bow and fiddle to the cat and started down the road. On and on he went until he came to a hut. In the hut lived a dog who made cheese. Little Pig saw him making the curd into cakes. "That looks quite easy," said Little Pig. "I'd like to make cheese myself." So he asked the dog to teach him. The dog was willing to do so. Soon Little Pig was at work beside the dog. As he worked, he grew hot and tired. Then he stopped to rest and fan himself. No, don't do that," said the dog. "You'll spoil the cheese. There can be no rest till the work is done." "Oh dear," said Little Pig. "This is as hard as growing vegetables or playing the fiddle. I must look for something easier." Then he started down the road. On the side of the river, Little Pig saw a man making honey, taking honey out of beehives. The hives were in a sweet green field. Little Pig thought that this was the work which he would like best. "It must be lovely there in the meadow among the flowers. Honey is not heavy to lift, and once in a while I can eat some." He ran to the man as fast as he could. "I should like to work with bees," said Little Pig. This plan pleased the bee man as much as it pleased Little Pig. "Begin at once," said the man. He gave Little Pig a veil, and he gave him a pair of gloves. "Fasten these on well," said the man. "Then lift the honeycomb out of the hive." Little Pig ran to do so. How happy he was, but buzz, buzz, buzz. The bees crept under his veil and inside his gloves. They stung him on his feet, his mouth, his ears, and the end of his nose. Did you ever hear a little pig squeal? How that little pig squealed, and he ran too. "Come back," said the man. "No, no," squealed Little Pig. "The bees hurt me." "Of course they do," said the man. "They hurt me too. That's part of the work. You cannot work with bees without getting stung." Then Little Pig blinked his eyes and began to think hard. Every kind of work has something hard about it. It made my arms ache to play the fiddle. When I made cheese, I couldn't stop a minute until it was done. In taking honey from the hive, the bees sting you till your head is on fire. Work in my garden is not so bad. I'm going back to it, and back he went. Hard work is everything's hard work, right? I mean, playing the piano, gymnastics, cooking, learning things, brushing your teeth at night, but it's worth it. Hope you enjoyed this.
What I am when I grow up.
What? What are you going to be when you grow up?
A doctor.
Oh, a doctor? Takes a lot of work, but I bet you'll be great. See you next time for Victoria's Magical Storybook Time. Bye.
Victoria's Magical Workshop is just that. It's magical. And the kids get to do all kinds of things every week. Hey, we're always looking for new folks, new children, and just new everything. We want to keep this show as interesting as we can. So if you have any ideas, bring them to us. This is what we do. We play and we green screen. Here we go. Here's a new little segment just for you.
Hey, welcome back to Victoria's Magical Workshop. We're going to end on a very happy note. We have our food, vegetables, happiness, laughter, taking good care of ourselves. We want you to take care of yourselves too. Woo! Do I hear music? Lollipop, lollipop, lollipop.
Lollipop, lollipop, oh, lolly, 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 lollipop, lollipop, oh, lolly, 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 lollipop, lollipop, oh, lolly, 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 lollipop.
Boom, boom, boom.
Lollipop, lollipop, oh, lolly, 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 lollipop, lollipop, oh, lolly, 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 lollipop, lollipop, oh, lolly, 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 lollipop.
Boom, boom, boom.
Call my baby lollipop, tell you why. His kiss is sweeter than an apple pie. And when he does a shaky rock and dance, man, I haven't got a chance. I call him lollipop, lollipop, oh, lolly, 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 lollipop, lollipop, oh, lolly, 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 lollipop, lollipop, oh, lolly, 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 lollipop. Sweeter than candy on a stick, huckleberry, cherry, or lolly. If you had a choice, he'd be your pick, but lollipop is mine. Lollipop, lollipop, oh, lolly, 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 lollipop, lollipop, oh, lolly, 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 lollipop, lollipop, oh, lolly, 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 lollipop.
Boom, boom, boom.
Crazy way it thrills me, tell you why. Just like the lightning from the sky. He loves to kiss me till I can't see straight. Gee, my lollipop is great. I call him lollipop, lollipop, oh, lolly, 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 lollipop, lollipop, oh, lolly, 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 lollipop, lollipop, oh, lolly, 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 lollipop.
Boom, boom, boom.
Okay. All right. I'm going to say Thomas has something to say. Okay. Hey, you guys. Thanks so much for coming back.
Victoria's Magical Workshop is a workshop that allows the children to be creative and come up with ideas for future shows.
Hey, what about Puppet Town?
Oh yeah, there's going to be Puppet Town too.
Yeah, what happens in Puppet Town?
Oh no, there's tons of puppets. No, it was no.
Keep an eye out for Puppet Town coming to a theater near you. Well, coming to your living room. All right? Anyway,
And now with Storybook Time and Math Minute, Victoria has lots of educational little tidbits to offer the kids watching.
Lovely.
Be sure to watch Victoria's Magical Workshop next week, same time.